Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Paletti Rosa Homestead. Well, today is Thursday, and this is what we were hit with. And I'm sorry, I'm standing on a deck that's just ice, so it's breaking right underneath my feet. This is what we woke up to on Tuesday morning. We have just been so busy trying to clear out some of the snow to get to the cars. We haven't even plowed our driveway yet. It totaled about, oh, look at the deer. She's coming down to visit. There's one in the woods back there. I don't know if you could see it. There, one back there. And then my little girl is coming up right here. We call her Pretty Girl. Hey, Pretty Girl. She's coming down to get food. So this is what we woke up to on Tuesday morning. It's crazy. And I'll give you a nice little laugh. Yesterday I went to clean out the chicken coop. Some of the poop was a little bit getting thick. And two of my new girls came out of a door that I had that has all the food in it and flew up the mountain up to there. And you could see my footprints going up. Coming down that side, thank God you can't see because half of it is where I fell and slid, laughing my head off. But this is what we woke up to, 8 inches of snow. Just thought I would show you what it looks like and how pretty it is. Like I said, we haven't even moved the cars yet. My two girls are sitting here waiting for me. One's coming right up to me saying, okay, Mom, it's time. Oop, and I got two more right there. So it's feeding time for the deer. I'll be back. Okay. So welcome back, everybody. So today what I want to do is I want to add some more brownie mix in a jar to my pantry because me and my husband love homemade brownies. So what I do is I have a jar. In fact, I have 2 jars. And I'm going to make up the mix that goes in the jar, and then I'll show you how you make the brownies. So you start off by, in your jar, putting 1 cup of sugar. To that, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of flour. You know what? Instead of right to the jar, I am going to do it a little bit differently. So my sugar. Then I'm going to add my flour. Then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. Some people call it cocoa powder. And then to that, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you want to mix it up. I made them last night, and we enjoyed them so much we ate, I would say, half of the batch. But this is so nice to have in your pantry because literally, once you make this and have it in your pantry, it only takes 20 minutes once you put the stuff together. So now let's just say this jar, and I'll fill the jar. Okay, say this jar is in your pantry. What I do is I take my jar and I write on it, brownie mix, and you want to add 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of oil, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And you bake it at 350 for 20 minutes. Now, I just want to show you what they turn out looking like in 20 minutes. Look at those. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. They taste good. And what I do is I put it in my silicone dish here. What I do is I just pour the mix right into here. I do coat it a little bit in oil, just a very little bit with oil. And like I said, I put it in the oven for 20 minutes, and this is half of the batch. No, excuse me, there's 4 of these. That's half of the batch. What I thought about doing today is I am going to take one of these mixes to do something a little differently. And I'm going to take this mix, I'm going to make it up I'm going to make it up right now, and then I'm going to add some chocolate chips to it. Do a little bit of a variation. One time I put some pieces of cream cheese in it, and that was really good. If you have company coming over, you can always add a little bit of topping on it, like Cool Whip topping or something like that. Make it a little bit special. But this is so easy to have in your pantry. Okay? So, I'll be right back, and let's act like this was in the pantry, which of course it wasn't. And let's make up a batch with some chocolate chips. I'll be right back. So now to make our brownie mix, like I said, all you have to do is just open up the jar. To that, you want to add 2 eggs. You want to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And a 1/2 cup of oil. Then you just want to whisk it up. And I've got my pan here. I've already got it greased a little bit. And while you're doing this, set your oven for 350 for 20 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the batter in first, and then I'm going to go get some chocolate chips. I didn't bring them out. I was trying to remember everything to put out. So is everybody doing the Three Rivers Challenge or trying the best you can? I guess with all the snow we haven't even cleared out our driveway yet. What did you think of those pictures in the beginning? So for anybody who doesn't know, the Three Rivers Challenge is basically, instead of going out to the store to go buy your stuff, use what you have in the house. You know, you want to use it up so that anything that's been around for a long time, you're using it up. For one, and I didn't show it, I didn't think I needed to, but I had a big pot roast that I didn't really like when I cooked it as a pot roast last time. A beef bottom round. So what I did is I took it out today, cut it in chunks, put some onions, garlic, salt and pepper in a pan, put some beef gravy in it. Well, I didn't just use beef gravy. I used, I have an onion base also broth. And I just put it in the pan and I'm letting it cook all day on low. And that's what we'll have for dinner tonight. it's been in there for quite a while, so I figured let's get that made up. And then I had some leftover meat. So I just threw them in a jar. Put some broccoli in it, put some of that beef and onion broth in there, and I will can that. So you just want to kind of spread it out on the tray a little bit. And now let me get some chocolate chips. In fact, I'm going to put you on hold while I go get the chocolate chips. So, I've got my bag of chocolate chips, and I'm just throwing a few on. I don't want it, like, overpowered. And, like I said, I'm just going to throw this in the oven for 20 minutes. And that's all there is to it. I'll bring you back and I'll show you the end results. I just took it out. It smells fantastic. And look at that. It's very hot. Isn't that beautiful? So, now, other than the pieces that I had last night, I've got a nice brownie and I've got 2 desserts in a jar, which are brownies. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm looking forward to making some more. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. We do lots of fun, different things. I don't know what my next one may be, pumpkin muffins. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. It's really important so that I could make more videos and share more videos. If you have any questions, you could visit me. I'm on Instagram at Paletti Rosa Homestead. I'm on, well, YouTube, and you can always email me, and that will be in the description. And I will leave recipes or the descriptions what you need to make this. Okay, have a great day, everybody, and God bless. Bye-bye.